So today we had two huge pieces of information drop in the world of professional wrestling today from WWE. But before I go over those, please be sure to subscribe to us here on the Domain Gaming, Pop Culture, and Entertainment. We cover a wide variety of topics from video games to movies to TV to professional wrestling, conventions, and more. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to us here on our YouTube channel. So anyway, let me get into this. So the first massive news announcement was that WWE Raw is going to go on Netflix starting in January of 2025, and this is a 10-year deal. That's right. They have this deal all the way up until January of 2035. Now, Monday Night Raw has been a staple on cable television for over 30 years, and for the first time ever, it's moving to a major streaming service in Netflix, and this is really huge. I'm very excited to see how this works, how this is going to work. Now, the thing is that people are probably asking, what's going to happen to Peacock? Are we still going to be able to have all of those shows and everything else on Peacock? And the answer is yes. Now, outside of the U.S., what's going to happen is premium live events, SmackDown, NXT, and more will also be on Netflix. So you'll be able to watch all those shows on Netflix. Now, my biggest thing about this that I'm not a big fan of is the fact that now we need 3 different things to pay for in order to fully enjoy WWE. We got to have Netflix. You now also have to have a cable subscription or some sort of TV service to watch SmackDown Live. And then for the premium live events, you still got to have a subscription to Peacock. Now, part of me wishes that they would just put Raw and SmackDown Live on and NXT on Peacock so that they're all in one place. However, money talks, and Netflix has a lot of money that they are able to print, and this, I'm sure, is going to help not only Netflix make a lot more money, but the WWE as well. So that is one big piece of news. It's going to be interesting to see how this works. Like I said, it's a 10-year deal. That was a $5 billion deal. It's a lot of money. I can't even fathom that. The next piece of information is also massive, and this comes out of the TKO Holdings Group, which happens to be the holding group that owns not only WWE, but the UFC, as they announced today that they have appointed Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, as a member of their board of directors. He's been added to the board of directors. This is huge. And not only this, but Dwayne Johnson now has full rights to the trademark The Rock. Now, that's big on its own, just for the sheer fact that not many people in the WWE get the rights to their own character name. Many, when they go to different companies or what have you, aren't allowed to use their name that they used in the WWE. That's why a lot of people, if you see someone go from WWE to AEW or what have you, that's why they changed their name. And this happened recently with Edge, having to go to, when he went to AEW, he now calls himself by his real name, Adam Copeland. Not many people get to keep their trademark. However, Dwayne Johnson fully and absolutely deserves it for everything he and his family have done to help build this company, with his grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia, to his own father, Rocky Johnson, becoming the first black WWE champion. Huge. And I'm absolutely proud of Dwayne Johnson for this accomplishment. He's been successful in so many things, from, co-owning the XFL to helping be an owner of the UFL, which is the new football league coming out starting this spring, which is the merger of the USFL and the XFL. And he's an actor and a wrestler and everything. I mean, the guy has just been able to vastly find success in so many different ways. And hopefully one day, it's my bucket list that I get to meet Dwayne Johnson, to meet The Rock. I just want to shake his hand and say, hey, you know what? Thank you for everything you have done. He's been a big inspiration to me and many others alike, watching professional wrestling, wanting maybe for most to want to become a professional wrestler. I know for me, just growing up, I just loved, he kept me glued to the TV, seeing him on Raw and SmackDown and every single week, cutting promos on people. I just think of guys like the Coach, Jonathan Coachman, or Michael Cole, for that matter, his bits he's done with, Hurricane Helms and things like that. I'm a huge, huge fan of The Rock, and he has truly become a successful person in Hollywood and in the world of professional wrestling. So, huge news, huge shout out to Dwayne Johnson. He definitely deserves his flowers for all of his accomplishments he has had, and I'm hoping that we get that match with him and Roman Reigns, because now it looks like Dwayne Johnson is really sitting at the head of the table. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to talk about this. I want to know what your thoughts are on this huge announcement as well. Let me know all about it down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.